This podcast is for mature audiences only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are the speakers only and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of their employer. We are Undomesticated.
What's up, you bunch of bitches?
I just wanna fuck a dude. It's coming so sticky
you're
like
changing
glue.
it up?
I mean, his dick
Switching
hard.
it up, baby.
His dick is so cool. Sucking on it right after school.
This is too long.
It's all covered in
Love
my
it.
drool.
All right. Well, it's your boy Angelo, and to my left is
I don't even know how to respond to that.
exactly.
Maybe I'm gonna be like Angelucci after work. I'll be like super duper tired. Just fucking kidding, baby. It's your boy Big Daddy Ride Red, the lot lizard, the desert lizard. I'm on my weight loss journey. You're on your weight loss journey. It's the summertime. Everybody's happy. I'm coming full fucking steam, work or not. Let's go, baby. How you doing, Angelucci?
I'm good. Is that why you wearing a guinea tee today?
Yeah, bro. I gotta fucking show off the fucking game.
You lost 2.5 pounds. and
20.
You're down 20,
2-0, bruh.
and you're still fat.
I know.
You were fat.
I know. Now I'm like socially fat. Now I'm like acceptably chubby.
Like now you go to the beach, take your shirt off, and they're like he tries.
Right. Like I'm like exceptionally chubby now. Like
All right.
socially acceptable chubby.
You look good.
Oh, yeah, I feel good. I feel
Could be
good.
better.
No, I think when I shave my face gets super thin.
Don't shave your face.
I'm shaved. No, I'm gonna go light on the beard.
No.
I can't be fucking shaving my face.
I look so ridiculous with the baby face.
I think you've had you've had a beard like this since you're like 12 years old.
Yeah, the 5 o'clock shadow look. Yeah, that's just my thing. That's my thing.
I can't remember. I don't think I've ever seen you without a fucking. Were you cleanly shaven for your wedding?
No, I was like this.
You had the beard, right?
This. I don't like it longer than this. I don't like it shorter than this. This is
Just like that.
Just like this.
Do you have the buzzer attachment, or you just go
I go every Friday to get a haircut.
once a week, huh?
Yeah, dude. I've been doing that since I'm fucking 13.
See, I'm struggling because my the guy who does my hair, right, my barber, he's been doing my hair since fucking Jesus Christ over like 10 years, and he's in the Bronx. So like,
You gotta adjust, dude.
no, I can't adjust. It's just
When I moved up here, I did the same thing.
I
was going
have
to the Bronx every
I
Friday.
have
Can't
very
do it.
particular hair, dog. Like I have thick hair, and I'm very particular with my hair.
But your haircuts suck.
My haircuts are fucking amazing. I just never fucking do my hair around you because I hate you.
All right, so you go to the Bronx every what? When do you get a haircut?
Every 2 weeks.
See, that's too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go every Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, because you have the luxury because it's 2 minutes from your house.
Well, even when I was going every week to the Bronx on my way home from work, I would stop in the Bronx on a Friday.
Well,
get my haircut.
that's because you're a hairy Italian, and once you leave the fucking barbershop, you got a 5 o'clock shadow.
No, it's because I just like to look fucking presentable.
No. You could be presentable and not get a haircut every fucking week.
No, then you kind of look bummy.
You don't look bummy.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. No. Maybe in the metrosexual Angelucci eyes, because ewees, I got to get my haircut
What if I happen
every
to bump
week.
into Megan Fox on a Saturday and it's been a week and I didn't have a haircut?
She's going to be like, yo, bro, you're a little too feminine for me, dog.
No, she's not. See who she's with? They're back together, dude.
No,
back
they're
together.
not.
Someone threw a punch at him.
Oh, I saw that at the fair, right?
Yeah, and like
Bro, he's such a pussy.
he'll fuck someone up.
You didn't see him like run away? He literally threw Megan Fox at her.
No,
at
he didn't.
him.
No,
yes,
he
he
didn't. He
did.
dragged her out of the situation.
No,
dude.
he
See?
first
Oh my
off, first
God.
off, he threw her at him.
No, he didn't.
To get behind his security guard, and then once this big black security guard got in the way, he like grabbed the hand and was like, "Let's go."
No, dude, no.
I'm surprised he didn't throw like the rap god, the
devil.
rap god. Is that what it is?
I think.
He's a fucking
Rap
nerd.
devil?
He's a fucking nerd.
All right, enough talk about my wife and her fucking ex-husband.
Well,
Her future
I
ex-husband.
want to talk about fighting though because
No, before we talk about fighting, we're going to talk about why we weren't here
yes,
past week.
yes,
And what's to come.
Right.
And all the big news, because there's a lot of shit going on. So first off, let me apologize. Last week wasn't an episode.
Right.
My bad. But we have shit going on behind scenes.
Right.
That's going to make us better.
it's for the better. It's not like we're lazy.
We're built better.
We are literally hashtag built better.
Built better.
Built better.
Built better.
Hashtag capital B built, capital B better.
So a studio is currently being made.
Yep. It's currently being built.
In the process of being built.
Yep.
So
Yep.
this gonna have a new look soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole new face. We're gonna have a facelift. Again, like I said, we LLC'd, so now we are an official company.
Yep.
You know,
we're updating our software that we're using.
Right.
Better cameras, better. Just gonna be all around.
And
better.
this is all for you, you pieces of shit. Like, this is all for you.
Is it?
You think we want to do this?
Is it?
You think we want to do this?
Is it?
Shh. You're supposed to tell me.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Yeah, it's all your fault. So if you guys want to donate to Undomesticated Podcast, you can start a GoFundMe for us. That'd be fantastic.
So with that being said, some upcoming news. We were actually going to do it this week, but because we're building better.
Building better.
We're building better. We actually have a good friend of ours, Chris Rocket, who's supposed to come on. He's coming on in the near future now.
Yep. He's lined up. He's excited.
He's also a content creator. He's a wild dude. I don't know him personally.
Right.
I just follow him on social media. Ryan sucks him off on the weekends.
Well, it's 2023. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? A little short about him. He had his TV break, I guess. Remember the MTV show Silent Library? I used to love that show. They need to bring that back. Yeah, he was on that show.
Okay. That's your friend that was on it.
Yes, yeah.
I thought he was just a regular I didn't know he was on the show. I got some questions on.
Yeah, he was a Chubby Dunkins on that show. And then he lost a lot of weight, so he's inspiring for me.
Wait, he was fat?
Oh, man, he was a big boy.
Really?
Big boy.
Really?
Big boy.
He didn't look like he could ever be big.
Oh, that's why it's so amazing. We'll pull up some clips when he gets here. And then he got into content creation, and he does a lot of things. And it's my boy, it's my homie. Love him to death. He's a cool dude. Can't wait to have him on.
When
here.
he comes on, we'll put I could put his links in the fucking shit today.
Yeah, we can put all his links in today. It's not a big deal.
Another person coming on confirmed is I don't know if anybody. I mean, not everybody watches it, but it's a popular show. Hell's Kitchen.
Yep.
One of the participants, Tommy.
Big Daddy Tom
is coming on. I did my due diligence and watched that whole season he was on. And I got to say, I dreaded even putting on that fucking show.
It's so addicting.
But after the first 30 minutes, my wife's like, what do you think? I'm like, oh, no, I got to finish this. I got to finish this. What's going on? That is one of the most addicting shows ever.
Right. You know what? That show was addicting, and Iron Chef. I love Iron Chef. I watch the Food Network a lot.
Honestly, I will still sit here and say I hate reality TV, but when I watch it,
right.
I
just love when Gordon Ramsay goes nuts. Where's the fucking lime sauce?
I have some questions to Tommy.
We definitely have questions
about fucking that whole journey.
Yeah,
but
right?
I was rooting for him. I didn't know what place he came in. Nothing. I watched it blind.
He had a good run. I'm but now his food. He also now has a restaurant in Patterson called Iron and Wine, and it is fucking fantastic.
I have some fun things I want to do when Tommy comes on.
Yep.
We also have some fun things when Chris comes on.
Yep.
And then we also have Ralphie Giordano from Best Inc. Season 2 coming on.
Right.
That's the 21st, I believe.
Was it Best Inc. or Inc. Mess?
Best Inc.
Best Inc. Okay.
Best Inc. And we're going to get down to the roots of evil of television.
And I have a lot of tattoo questions. I wanted to get into I'm going to nerd out in tattoo questions, theory, and, we can get into the fun shit.
Let me explain something to you. That's his job. So we're not only going to talk about tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see about that.
I hate when people talk to me about work outside of work.
Yeah, but nobody wants to talk to you about work outside of work because you're so uninteresting.
I have a fucking interesting job.
Your job is so uninteresting.
Don't have an interesting job.
Your job is so uninteresting. I fucking keep this fucking state fucking powered up,
no one
dog.
gives a fuck.
Thanks to me, you should be fucking kissing my nuts.
My people keep everybody entertained.
Please.
And guess what?
I gotta
and then
myself.
when I was
ironworking,
I still had an interesting job. You, sir, never had an interesting job.
I had.
You worked at a deli.
Bro.
You were a best boy. You were a dishwasher.
I was a best boy. What's a best boy?
A bus boy.
Yeah, it's
bus
more
boy.
like it.
Bus boy.
I never worked in a deli.
You look like you chop meat.
You look like you suck meat.
You son of a bitch.
Why are you gay?
But yeah, so with all that being said, we got a bunch of people coming on, and there's more after that.
Yeah,
we're in the works of.
We can't talk. We technically can't talk about a couple other people we have in the works, but
it's not.
It's not confirmed, and I don't know if they want to confirm yet because it's a scheduling conflict. So we're trying to work it out, and we don't want to fucking. We're all about the facts and speaking out truths.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, but. Going down those routes, we're going to have a lot more fun people. So the reason why we haven't really been pumping out episodes the last week or two is because there's a lot of shit going on behind scenes.
We got our website being built, our studio being built, all this fucking shit.
A lot of legal shit that's going on too that, we want to dot our I's, cross our T's, and be big adult boys. Put our big boy pants on. Be better. Hashtag capital B. Capital B better. I had to think about that.
All right, let's jump into this podcast.
Yeah, for sure. So, yo, this weekend, now that you got me all into the whole fucking UFC thing now, right? And I told you I was going to get into it. And I am. This weekend, you said, was like the Super Bowl of UFC fights.
It was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
I might have overhyped it. Oh, it was really good.
So how can you fucking top that? Because again,
all right. So go ahead.
Okay.
From an outsider
fan, from an outsider looking
outsider
in. I even watched the undercards, and bro, I know you're not big on the undercards, but I swear to God, I feel like these undercard fights, like these motherfuckers are like, I need to go all out, balls deep in. And I gotta like make it, you know what I mean? Like I think these undercards, like, there was some really good undercard fights.
There always is.
Great knockouts. One dude caught a fucking kick on the side of the head. I swear to God, my ears were ringing. Knocked him straight out.
Well, the undercards are the young. Usually, so when I see an undercard, I know some of the fighters, some I don't. I could tell when I see the older dudes who were made it and now they're on the undercard. It's like I don't want to watch them fight anymore.
I would think though, like the undercard would be like, in the sense like they're minor leagues where like here come like these rookies and you know we're trying to get them some big big name matches, see how they do under the bright lights and shit.
Yeah, but sometimes those undercards are old vets that been in the fucking,
and it's usually like vets first up and coming kid almost.
Yeah, but so here's what it is. When I see like some of these fucking guys who are headliners fighting in the undercard, it's like I don't want to watch them fight anymore. Obviously, if they're on the undercard,
more emotionally reason wise, or no, you're just like over it.
I think they're done at that point. Right. Like now you know they're just fighting for a paycheck.
Like, let it go, dog.
They're not. You know that I don't like to see guys fight for a paycheck. I know that's what it's about, but I enjoy watching these dudes who fight for legacy, and who want to be champ.
Do you feel like
they all want to be champ? But at the same time, sometimes you just. Dude, you're never gonna hit that championship status.
Do you feel like that these vets that are like, all right, dude, it's time to fucking pack it up? Do you think these vets are basically holding up a roster spot for like some people who deserve it in a sense?
No, because some of them are still putting asses in the seats. You know what I mean? Like for instance,
right? But that's the business size. But now fighter,
the roster could be endless. Dude.
Wise,
the roster could be endless.
Okay,
you know what I mean? It's not like, oh man, we got 200 fighters. You know, we can't sign this guy. If there's a talented guy, Dana White's gonna grab him.
I was thinking like, in the middleweight class, like we could only have like 20 guys in the middleweight class. So there's it's
unlimited.
Okay.
So for example, like Tony Ferguson. Right, he fought this week and he got choked out by Bobby Green.
Yeah, Bobby Green. So, all right. So first off, I remember when I used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings, fucking
busboy.
No, I was a waiter. I was a waiter. Excuse me. Get it right, sir.
Unentertaining job. Yes.
I was 20 years old. Suck my fucking asshole.
Okay.
So when I used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings, they would have the UFC fights on. I remember that motherfucker when he was fighting back then.
Yeah, as main event.
Right.
Now they still put him as main event, but it's more like give it a Tony.
Right.
Like he's done.
He's like the Nate Diaz of he's like he'll fight anybody. But bro, he still got it though.
But he'll never ever be champion. And it's my whole thing. Like I hate to see people like that keep taking damage.
But you need those guys.
I know. I just hope he's financially okay. He's been in this fucking business as long as the tooth. And it's like
but how about this though?
If he's not, I feel like some people he fights for pride. That's just what he's born to do, and that's what he wants to do. But I want him to stop, and I want him to maybe have a school. I don't know if he has any of this personal
like a training gym or whatever.
I hope he is.
You gotta think
he
though
put
with sponsorships.
He put so much fucking blood, sweat, and tears in the sport. I just hope if he walked away today, he never has to work or do anything in his life.
I would almost guarantee that between the sponsorships and his name and his fucking resume, he could open up a gym and have a clientele list out the fucking door.
1,000%.
So, but how about this? The sport of UFC being, publicized the way it is, hyped up, it's a relatively young sport, if you really think about it.
Very young.
So when UFC first started, like in the beginning eras, like your Liddells and your Ortizes, right?
Yep.
That was like first gen, in a sense. First main gen. Like
like where it started blowing up, because prior to that, it's like Don Frey, Royce Gracie,
blah, blah,
all
blah.
those
Nobody
dudes.
gives a fuck about them.
Well,
anyway,
okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that, like, so their purses, right? each fight, like back in the day, was probably like, yo, I'm the highest paid UFC fighter. My purse is, I don't know, let's say $100,000 for this fight.
No way. Back then, no way.
All right, so 50,000. We'll say 10 grand, right?
Back then, dude, some of these guys ain't getting paid fucking 12 grand.
So that's what I'm saying. So now Tony Ferguson is such an old dude that he wasn't getting the purses that
he was back then. Well, he wasn't part of that genre. He's been fighting long, but he's not fucking first legacy guy.
Right, so he's still making bank. He's still like, what is an average? What do they get now? Like average?
Like if I had a fucking listen, I'm talking out of my ass here. I don't know if I had to say how much Tony gets paid per fight now after he solidified
50
himself.
grand, 30 grand.
Nah, he's probably up there. Not like fucking millions, but like he probably makes like 75 grand a fight.
Okay, that's not bad though.
No, it's not. I'll do that right now.
It's more than a police officer's salary.
More than fucking more. And if you fight 3 times a year, think about that.
Bro, you make it more than me, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
But it hurts to see like Tony was one of those dudes who should have been champ. Always like was at that threshold.
Right, just never was able to climb the mountain.
Kind of like the main event right now that just passed. Justin and Dustin.
Right.
Both dudes fought for the title, I think, twice. Both lost. Same way. Choked out.
No, Poirier got fucking laid the fuck out.
That wasn't a title. That was a bullshit title.
This is the BMF title.
I'm saying when they got to the...
Oh, when they got... Yeah,
they never held real gold. They both held intern titles. They never held real gold. Those two dudes are well qualified to be champ, but I don't think they're ever going to get it.
Why? Like, why wouldn't they put them up?
Because the champs are... No, they do.
Well,
they lose. Every time they fight the champ,
so much more elite. They're so much more...
Yeah, the champs right now are top... Like, they're untouchable. Islam and fucking Charles Oliveira in that division.
Right.
Dustin and Justin don't stand a chance.
But their strikers, that fucking Islam he's a fucking get him on the mat. He's a what do you call it, like a grappler, I guess?
Yeah, he's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler, and that's so fucking boring. Dude.
It is, but it gets the job done. Dude.
No,
it shuts down everything. Once he gets you to the ground, it's game over.
By the way, that when Islam fought, what's his name? Who just won like last
Volk?
No, the Islam won, but towards the last round, he got a couple good strikes on Islam and. What's his name? He's a champion in 2 divisions now. The bald head.
Volkanovski. He's only champion in one division.
Volkanovski.
He was Islam.
I don't know him by Volk.
If he would have beat Islam, he would have been.
I want to see a rematch of that, and I think Volkanovski won that fucking fight.
That's a little tough little son of a bitch. Funny story. I hated that dude.
I love him.
I hated him.
I think he's great.
I tell you, I hated him because he beat my favorite fighter 3 times.
Who's that?
Max Holloway. That is my favorite fighter of all time. And I hated Volk for that. But Volk grew on me. Full 360.
Yeah.
Dude, I put him as pound for pound right now.
I want to see him and Islam run it back for sure.
Yeah.
I want to see him run it back. Also, we got to talk about that fucking big 260-pound black motherfucker with the flying knee in the beginning. Derek Lewis.
You never watched him fight prior?
Well, I watched him fight prior, and he was talking about his sweaty balls.
Yeah, and
he's just like a dude from the neighborhood. He's like a dude from the neighborhood.
I love how he goes, and after I get home, babe, be ready, because I'm going to get in those guts. Tells his wife he's going to get
my hero. My fucking hero.
Nah, he's, again, another dude, never going to be champ.
No way. But he's entertaining as fuck.
He is. He had his run to the championship, and once you hit that fucking title fight, for some reason, people, I'm not saying they choke.
No, yeah. It's just a different level.
It's not your day.
I would love to see him, like, fight back in the day, Kimbo. When
he would fucking kill Kimbo.
Yeah? Oh,
yeah,
Kimbo doesn't have the stamina for that
Kimbo
shit.
was, dude, he was like one of those, like, internet.
He was an entertainer,
You know what I mean? Like,
his backyard fights, Kimbo's backyard fights.
Best fights ever.
Remember? But I remember, like, on LimeWire or, like, Bashare, like, downloading his fights.
Yeah, just to watch him.
And remember the fucking guy's eye socket? He knocked the guy's eye out. Oh, my God. Bro, he was a fucking animal.
Listen, his son fights.
Can't be.
They call him little
Baby
Kimbo.
Kimbo Slice?
They call him like Baby Slice.
Kimbo Juice?
No, they call him Baby Slice.
Baby Slice? Is he any good?
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Fuck that. But the fucking Poirier-Gaethje fight, I think the first round Poirier won.
Yeah, he
outfought him. But that fucking kick.
It's crazy that he blocked it.
Well, see, the thing is...
It's crazy that he blocked it, but the back...
I kept watching the replay. He didn't really block it that much. And like his weight, he actually stepped into the kick rather than rolling with it. When he had his hand up, the back of his fucking, like the hand didn't catch the full foot. It still like caught him like in the mushy parts, you know?
So when I watched that first round, I went, oh shit. Justin threw a high kick in that first round. And Dustin said it right after the fight. He took it on the chin like a man. He wasn't a bitch about it.
Right.
But he said the same thing I was thinking. I was like, oh my God, this dude threw a high kick in the first round. And then he did it again and fucking caught him. Because everybody knows Justin for his leg kicks. He breaks your fucking legs. He people don't walk for weeks after fighting him.
Really?
Yeah, his leg kick's probably the best leg kick in the fucking.
So now catching that across the side of your head.
Yeah,
Like
you know what I mean?
Now you think he's gonna put that in his arsenal moving forward, or it just won't work for different types of fighters?
It ain't gonna work for different. You know,
Now it's on the radar.
I don't think it fucking works again if he fights Dustin again. I think those two could fight each
Well,
other.
I was just saying, like in general, his future fights.
I think if they fight each other 10 times, we see 10 different outcomes.
Really?
Yeah, 10 different outcomes.
Back and forth,
back and forth, different rounds, different ways.
Right. Well, I remember. Fuck. So now I'm thinking like back in the day when I used to just casually watch UFC because I was like into it, like if it was a pay-per-view was on. But do you remember there was a fucking guy? He had fucking, and I'll never forget it because like Braveheart was the shit. He had the Braveheart fucking, the face paint would come out, and like every time I see him, like, you cannot take our liberty, but you can't take our freedom.
You're talking about Paul Craig, blue, white.
Yes, Paul Craig, 100% Paul Craig.
He just fought.
He's still alive.
Yeah, dude.
He's still fighting.
Yeah, he fought like I want to say 2 weeks ago. He won. He moved up in weight or down in weight. I don't remember, but
How old is he? He has.
I don't know.
He still got gas in the tank.
Yeah.
Bro,
and he's still winning.
That guy, fucking Paul Craig.
They call him the Bear Jew.
Yes. That guy, Paul Craig. When I used to see him, like when he would step up to like the fucking for the weigh-ins, I would get so hyped. I was like, he's like, it's one of my boys. Let's go.
It's funny. He actually has a podcast with Ross, and it's called Leathered. And if you listen to that podcast, it sounds like a bunch of Vikings talking to each other because they're like Scottish and shit.
Yeah.
So like, dude, if you just like close your eyes, didn't watch anything, and just put it on, and when they talk about fights, you think they're talking about like fucking storming the fucking oceans and, and going, like they sound like a bunch of Vikings.
It would be even better like if they were actually like drinking whiskey as their fucking podcast. So they just get more angry and more fucking
no, they're not angry dudes, just their voice, the way they talk.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like a bunch of Vikings, like especially when they talk about fights.
Yeah.
Like they're all fighters.
All I know is that guy was the fucking real MVP. I fucking love that guy. He was fucking. I'm so happy. He's in UFC.
Yeah.
I'm so happy he's still fighting. I can't wait for his next fight. When is his next fight?
He just fought, so it's gonna be a little bit.
Fuck.
You just missed it.
Son of a bitch.
You just missed it.
Why?
Why? Because you're fucking.
Why did you tell me no?
Because you're a casual fan.
Yeah, yo, I'll excuse the fuck out of me. Sorry.
All right, so let me prep myself. Hey, someone died today.
Let's just start off with that because I see where this is going. I feel it. I could just when you take deep breaths like that, I know. Like I kind of brace myself and I kind of cringe. Go ahead. Where are you going with this, dog?
Someone died today.
Oh no, go ahead.
Like really died, like dead, not coming back, and he was heroes to a lot of people.
Hold that thought because you need to be on the platform. You ready, Ange?
He was a hero to a lot of people. He made a lot of people laugh, but he's also a fucking child porn motherfucker, and I hate to see his face all over the fucking internet.
You talking about Pee-wee?
I'm talking about Pee-wee. I'm talking about this fucking guy right here. I don't like that he's being praised. And everybody goes, oh no, he just jerked off in a movie theater. He just jerked in a porn theater. Okay, cool. I'll cut him some slack there. I will cut him some slack for jerking off in a porn theater.
Oh my God.
Because I'm sure he wasn't the only person.
Right.
But where
so
I'm
no
not,
harm, no foul there.
Still, where I'm not cutting him some slack is I'm going to circle back to last week.
Yep.
When you mentioned the principal from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah. Guy's a piece of shit pedophile.
Him and Pee-wee fucking Herman were both charged together for taking photos of minors naked.
What?
He got a slap on the wrist and like $20,000 bail.
What? And did the principal take the fall? Maybe?
How do you take the fall? And I never knew, like, with shit like that, they got misdemeanor charges. How is that a misdemeanor?
That's celebrity fucking power.
Right? That's what I think.
Bro, because you know what?
He's not a hero. He's not a hero to me.
Fuck that. And because you know why?
People are going to be so mad that people love that dude.
Fuck them.
People love that dude.
Fuck them. You know what? I didn't even realize, but you know what? I feel like if you're hanging out with a known fucking pedophile,
you go, yep.
Guilty by association.
Yep.
Guilty by association.
Yep.
I don't even want to fucking. There's no. Well, you know. No. Guilty by association. You hang out with pedophiles, you're a fucking pedophile. Sorry.
To be honest, did you really like Pee-wee Herman? Like as a kid?
No, he did nothing for me.
He did nothing for me either.
And you know what? Not for nothing. I feel like Who was like the fat, like blonde-headed, like his arch nemesis in like one of his movies?
Oh,
he was
that
like,
fat
hey,
Yeah.
I feel like he was a pedophile too.
Yo, the only thing I remember that guy from, it's an old movie, The Leprechaun. He played the retarded guy in The Leprechaun.
Yes!
I think that's the same guy. Fun fact. That's who's the girl from Friends? The hot one.
Not Courtney Cox, Jennifer Aniston.
That's like her first like big break movie. The Leprechaun.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The
I loved
original
her back
Leprechaun
then.
or like
Yeah, the
Leprechaun
original.
like
No, not
there's like
not
Leprechaun and there's like Leprechaun 74.
in the hood.
Yo, that was great.
No,
that
no,
was
no.
so good.
No, it's the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston, huh?
Yeah. That was like her like big like coming out party. And I loved her as a kid. I'd still do it.
Yo, why is it that Jennifer Aniston in every one of her movies, commercials, TV shows, doesn't matter, her fucking headlights are always on. Those nipples are fucking...
She's just getting better with age. She's
Yo,
like,
she's
she
like a
is the
fine wine.
definition of fine wine.
I'm
taking Pee-wee off the fucking screen.
Yeah, I can't take him.
Again,
He makes me sick.
if you're a fan and you're offended by what I said about him, you support that, which means I don't support you. No, dude, fuck him, dude. Fuck him.
No, I'm saying fucking Pee Wee Herman is a very good bad boy.
No, he's not a very good bad boy. He's a fucking dirtbag.
Hi, I'm a
And I
very
know
good
people are gonna
dirtbag.
bitch and get mad, like, dude, because like he's an icon. He's not a fucking
Yeah,
icon.
and, like
He's a
not for nothing,
fucking
like
pedophile.
I've been seeing on Facebook all day. They're like, "Oh, Pee Wee, I'm gonna miss you so much." Like, when the fuck is the last time you watched like Pee Wee Herman was even relevant?
Guess what? So what? Maybe he made funny movies for you as a kid. Doesn't change the person that he is.
Although you know what movie?
Guess what? Michael Jackson made pretty good fucking movies, and even if he didn't touch music, even if he didn't touch those kids and all that, he still wanted them to sleep at his house. It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that's a weird one.
So that's what bothers me. And hear me out. I can split people's art and what they do versus them as a person, right? Like Kanye West. He's a fucking idiot.
Okay,
He makes fucking amazing shoes.
but he never touched children.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying he never, I hope not. Like you could like a product and not like the person.
Makes
So
sense.
you could like those Pee Wee Herman movies, but don't say you're a fucking fan of this guy.
Right, like you were like he was your idol or something.
Yeah,
shit.
like,
come on,
no,
come
the
on.
guy's clearly a piece of shit. You can like the fucking
Right.
movies.
Although I did like
You
him
can
in
say,
that.
oh, he was a good actor. Oh, this and that. But don't say he was a good person.
What was that? What was that movie, Mystery Men? I love that movie. Wasn't
He's
he
in
in
that. He was the spleen. Was he the
Yeah,
spleen?
he was displaying some shit when he like had like crazy farts.
Yeah. So, for example,
And he
I
played, he
liked him
portrayed
in that movie.
great creepy
I don't
person.
like him as a fucking person.
And that's totally acceptable.
You know what I mean? Like you could split what people do as an art and profession versus how they are in real life.
I accept that.
And a lot of the times, I don't think it should affect your job or your art. I do. A lot of the times, when you do shit like that, I don't ever want to see you on camera again. I don't want to see TMZ praising you. I don't want to see people on the fucking internet praising you.
Do you feel like that death almost like washes away people's like stains, if that makes sense? Celebrity wise. Like if death, you think like, cause now like, you ever
Michael
think that
Jackson, everybody's like, oh, he was great. And no one gives a
Right.
fuck now. Pee Wee Herman.
like cause like you
It
ever
shouldn't.
You
It
ever
shouldn't.
think? You ever think about fucking? You ever think about like it's like some celebrities that let's just say they got the hot water for like crazy shit like this, right? Whatever the case may be. You ever think like they may want to like fake their death? So it's like, oh no, we're gonna totally forget you're a piece of shit because
Like if Kevin Spacey dies right now, we just gonna be like, oh man, what a good actor. Or are we gonna go, fuck him?
fuck him, fuck him.
That's what most people, I think,
Right.
most average men will say, yeah, fuck him. Who gives
And
a
he
fuck?
was white hot when when all that shit came
Yeah,
out. He was
just
the
had-
fucking man.
Yeah, he was in all the Call of Duties. He was in
Yeah.
House of Cards.
He
He
was
was
the
coming.
fucking
It was.
man.
He finally had that big break in his
Right,
career.
right.
Well, you want to fuck kids? That's what's gonna happen.
Well, speaking of fucking kids too. Now that I'm thinking about it, because now we're about to go down the rabbit hole.
I can see your eyes through the glasses, and you look very excited.
I'm so fucking excited. So we're talking about fucking weird fucking child pee-pee touches, right? We gotta talk about the fucking Island Boys. Gotta talk about the Island
They're
Boys.
fucking making out with each other on.
Bro, what is wrong with these kids?
They're brothers, and
And I'll tell you what's wrong with them, because I know what's wrong with them. That was rhetorical.
you don't think they made enough money off whatever? They have an OnlyFans together, right?
They-
Is that what they
they-
do now? They have like an OnlyFans.
Apparently, they made like massive money, but they blow money. Like they're blowing money more than like money's coming in. Blowing money because they're also blowing dicks apparently. But
But I thought incest was like illegal.
It definitely is.
So why is this like being promoted?
I'll tell you exactly
What
why.
sick fucks are subscribing?
That's a better question. I want to know the subscription
Fuck
list.
the brothers. I want the subscription.
No, hold on. We don't want to fuck the brothers.
We don't want to fuck them.
We don't want to fuck the
Go
brothers.
fuck each other. I want to see the subscription list.
Yeah, because I want to see the subscribers. But I know why these fucking weird brothers are fucking doing like weird kiss videos and all types of like giving each other hickeys and shit, and then now they're coming out as gay. Because, bro, I looked into this.
Ready? You let me know when to hit the button.
Hit that button, baby. It has been severely talked about that Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, I somehow randomly hang myself in my fucking cellar when all the security guards are not there with all the missing footage cameras. Don't even get me started with that. I had Epstein Island, right? Mm-hmm. Infamous for fucking trafficking little boys. There's a photo floating around, right? And this photo's been floating around for a while that if you look at these two little boys, right? And then you look at the fucking island boys, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, right?
Yep.
You can clearly see the resemblance. Now that these photos are fucking, now they're getting like a lot of traction and like they're getting like shared and stuff. Like they're putting two and two together with the island boys. Island boys, you know, fucking Epstein Island. You know what I mean? These kids don't know their father, the island boys.
So they're the Epstein Island boys?
Epstein Island boys. Now, if you look at Jeffrey Epstein and look at these fucking these twins' faces and look at these kids, they look like kids. The fucking conspiracy is Jeffrey Epstein had these are actually Jeffrey Epstein's kids. Like he had these kids, right? Mm-hmm. And they kind of look like Epstein. As kids, they look like Epstein with that stupid fucking horse jaw. And now growing up, they look like Jeffrey Epstein, just put a little Latin fusion in it. Now, he's off the coast, so you got to figure there's some type of fucking... whoever fucking harvested these animals, right? So now that this photo is getting like mass publicly fucking like shared and like floated, all of a sudden all these websites are coming out like, no, this photo isn't true. You got to trust us because we're the media. This photo isn't true. This photo isn't true. If this photo isn't true, I want to know who these fucking kids are. I want statements. I want full proof because in my eyes, bro, these are fucking Jeffrey Epstein Island boys.
That's your hot take on this, huh?
I said what I said, dog. I said what I said, and I regret absolutely nothing.
Listen, they do definitely resemble him, right? The boys do look like the Island boys, but I'm still gonna say I think it's a reach.
No fucking way, bro. Because let me tell you something. What are the odds you find me another fucking set of fucking twin brothers or twin sisters that are fucking willingly posting on social media them doing like incest and kissing and being real fucking weird, dog? They don't know their father. This isn't normal shit. I get it. You can find twins that they're both gay. Fine, whatever.
Not
That's
together.
fine. But you're not gay together, dog. Find me legitimate, and this isn't no fucking like Pornhub shit or like some weird gay fucking website like, oh, twin brothers or twin sisters kissing, blah, blah, blah.
Stepbrother or
I want like, these are real fucking twin brothers, blood brothers, fucking making out on a social platform that anybody could see.
For
Not
pennies.
Like,
No,
not
pennies.
even.
They're making
They
money.
posted it for free. They
Yeah, but
posted
they're
it for
making
free.
money. Yeah, so
I don't
people-
give a fuck if, listen, there are things that you could do, like there's a really degrading things and terrible things that you could do in your life for money.
That's pretty bad.
It's unethical. Show me, it's the words I can't even describe. The
I want to know how that conversation went down. Like, you think they were like at their house one day, like, fuck, man, we're running low on money. Yo, you know what we could do?
They're like, fuck, man, we're low on money.
He goes,
we're running low on money.
Kiss you on camera.
No. This is how it went. They went, fuck, man, we're running low on money. What would daddy do?
Why are you gay?
What would daddy make us do? What would daddy make us do? And they went back to their island boy roots. Just an island boy trying to make it. Island boy, Jeffrey Epstein's my father. It's in the song, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't get it. These boys are fucking Jeffrey Epstein's fucking spawns of Satan, right? And now they're having fun with it.
So
And
they're little
exposing.
violated boys.
Little violated boys. Little violated boys, and they know nothing better, and their last fucking route of making some kind of fucking living is following the old ways of that
Well,
daddy
let's face
taught
it, they're
them.
never going to get a job, right? Like, they can't get normal jobs. Look at them.
No. Even with the tattoos, they're so fucking tainted for life, forever, you know? And
Listen,
these boys came out of nowhere. And isn't it kind of weird that like these boys came like relatively recent after Jeffrey Epstein?
Listen to me. As bad as you want this to be real.
It's a thing.
It's
a fucking thing.
I know how you are. You just want this so far-fetched shit to be real. I could see a resemblance. Don't scrunch your fucking nose up like a fucking 16-year-old little girl because I'll backhand the shit out of you.
Don't talk to me. Like, I'm done with you.
As bad as you want this to like come to fruition that it's real, I'm going to say it's a reach. And it's just the internet people being the internet people.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm a logical thinker.
Bro, 2 weeks ago, you told me lizard people weren't real and there's no fucking possible way. And you want to prove? We just had a congressional fucking hearing that aliens are fucking real. Aliens are fucking real. We just had a fucking hearing that we have UFOs, we have non-biological, non-human fucking pilots in our fucking captive by our military. A congressional hearing. A congressional hearing. This is fucking nationally televised, and you tell me that this is not believable? You won't believe fucking how lizard people are really here, and we have them, and you can't fucking believe this?
If it came out true, I'd go, wow, that took a turn for the left, like, fucking a wide turn. But I just don't believe the shit that's on the internet, like you.
You need a tortilla slap.
No.
You need a tortilla slap.
No, you need one. And as you're talking about these aliens, do you believe everything you see on the internet?
No, I don't believe everything I see on the internet. But I am a fucking logical adult where I can decide what's real and not real.
Okay, and so could I. And I think logically.
Okay,
like
so
the odds of that story you just said, Epstein, the odds of that are really fucking slim. I'm not saying this is zero. I'm not saying this is zero. They're the opposite of what you are, sir. You're fat. They're
how dare you, sir? You just get defensive now because you know I'm right.
No. The odds of that are slim, dude.
Slim.
And I'm a percent guy.
You're like one of those people like, oh, I need proof. And then when the proof fucking shoves it right down your fucking throat, you're like, it's still all good, bro. I need proof.
That was a picture of two fucking little boys. I don't even know if those little boys are twins.
Bro, the two little boys look just like Epstein. You fucking put those boys with the island boys. And now, fuck those two little boys. Let's just say that picture never came up. Let's just talk about the island boys, in quotation. Island boys, right? Then it's known that they never met their father. They don't know who their father is, right? And when kids get fucking abused as children, they block out things.
And you don't think the mother said, hey, your dad, Jeffrey Epstein?
Why would the mother ever say that? To protect them.
Clearly they need money.
Or maybe the mother finally fucking came out with it now and they're like, well, we might as well accept that fate. What would daddy do?
No, because I think they would come out and say it because they're looking for every bit of clout they could get.
No, because I feel like if they were to say that, then they would get killed.
They should honestly just lie and start saying it.
No, they probably are scared to see that because then they would get Epsteined.
Hung?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't kill himself, dude. That's another thing.
Well, of course not. That's a known fact.
No, I mean he did it himself.
He didn't off himself.
Yeah, he did.
What?
It's one of those far off things you're always talking.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh my God, I was about to jump on. I was literally going to jump over this table and just fucking strangle you.
That guy didn't kill himself. I think when you're that so far ahead and you're that I don't think he has the balls to kill himself. And I think thinks he's better than that.
The fact of the matter that he was able to make a phone call to his mother on a landline the night he offed himself, which his mother's been dead, and why the fuck is somebody on suicide watch or Max? They're not supposed to have a landline phone call at all. So the fact of the matter that, and everyone's just like, no, we don't want to talk about that. No, we're good.
Well, do you care that he's dead?
No. I do kind of care because I want the fucking...
You want the details.
I want the deets. And how about the whole JP Morgan and Chase and all those motherfuckers, these bankers that were in cahoots with Epstein, right? And now they all got fucking... they all got convicted of all types of crazy fucking shit. And they're like, nope, nothing to see here. We ain't going to talk about this. We run the fucking show. We're banks.
Yeah, well, they do, dude. There's nothing you can do about it.
Bro, somebody's got to do something.
There's nothing we can do.
Something has to happen. Something has to change. This is just... It's ridiculous.
You know what has to happen? Got to overthrow the government, and everybody got to be fucking...
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to William Wallace this bitch.
Just straight fucking street justice. The people in the neighborhood and in your town are the judge, jury, and executioner. Everybody runs themselves. No government. Just straight chaos.
You know what's crazy? Back in the colonial days, the Boston Tea Party, right? Like we learned about the Boston Tea Party in like school. Now, I'm not a historian, but like it was basically over a tea tax, right? Us Americans were so fucking, we had such big fucking testicles and we were so fucking crazy, like fuck around, find out crazy, that these motherfuckers were gonna tax our tea, right? So we literally fucking changed history. We changed fucking history over a tea tax.
Well,
so like
that was back then when men were men.
When men were fucking men.
Now men are fucking women.
Now fucking men are women. And like I feel like sometimes I channel my inner Boston Tea Party because like, again, like remember how I was bitching about I need to get a new car, the car companies, and my lease is almost up and blah, 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 blah. And like the rates were through the roof and blah, blah, blah. Thanks a lot, Bidenomics, you fucking jerk-offs. Anyway, I feel like I harvested my inner Tea Party, my inner Boston Tea Party, and I feel like I literally won against car dealerships. I literally won.
You never win.
I feel like I won, and that's all that matters.
You feel like you won.
That's all that matters.
You don't win with those people.
You know what? That's all that matters. I felt like I won. And that's all, like, you know how many times, like, I've either, like, leased a car and, like, as I'm driving off the lot, I'm like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just get into? But this time I drove off the lot and I'm like, fucking, let's go. Inner fucking Boston Tea Party, America.
You probably still lost.
You know what? If I did, who gives a fuck? If I technically did, in my fucking heart of heart and mind to mind and soul to souls, I fucking won, dog.
You never win those battles. Ever.
I don't know, man. I played hardball. I was gonna throw their cars in the fucking ocean.
You weren't gonna do shit.
I was gonna drive their cars right to the ocean.
You weren't gonna do shit.
I was gonna do it, bro. I was gonna do it. I swear to God, I was fired up. I was fucking fired up. And I got out of my fucking lease that I was over mileage, right? I got out of my lease that was over mileage. I got out of all like the return lease fees and shit because my car was kind of fucked up a little bit, like, you know, tires and brakes.
That's how
and
they
shit.
suck you into another lease. Go ahead.
No, because you still got to pay those fees.
Yeah, nah, most of the time they waive it, so you get into another car with them.
You still get trust me, you still get those fucking
not really.
fees, especially if you're over mileage.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah,
dude.
Trust me, I've leased plenty
That's
of
how
vehicles.
they just get you to lease again. But go ahead, keep going. You're winning. You're winning. Let me hear it.
No, I fucking won. I got into a brand new car. I got into a fucking sport edition fucking vehicle.
Spending more money or less money than your other one?
No, I was under the mindset I was gonna spend more money, like, because it's a more expensive car.
Oh, so you won. You won by spending more money.
Because I got a more expensive vehicle.
Okay.
And especially with the interest rates that are currently out because of our shitty economy.
Yeah.
I put
When you
less
pay
money.
more, it doesn't sound like
I
you
put
won.
less money down on my down payment than my last lease. That's a win. Tell me that's not a win. Go ahead. Fucking break that one down for me, fucking
I never put down a
Wancho.
day payment.
What?
I never put down a down payment.
Yeah, well,
on any lease, and I always get good deals.
Yeah, get ready to lease a car now. Now put down a down payment.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I own my house.
Well, you don't technically own your house. You're still paying off a mortgage.
I own my car.
I own a vehicle.
I own my car.
I own a vehicle outside.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you trade that in? You don't even fucking use it. It's been sitting there dead for the last fucking 4 months.
Because I use it for like when I have like really dirty
you
projects.
don't fucking use it.
Yeah, I do.
Ryan, that car has never moved.
Yes,
It
it
don't
has.
even start. You got a battery jump it every time. That's how.
Because I gotta fix the steering
No,
column.
because it's just sitting there.
No, because I got to fix the steering column.
Let me explain something to you. Those people, you never win. You come to daddy. Daddy wins.
Daddy wins.
Listen to me. Look.
Do you go in there and you're like, I'm a very good bad boy?
No, I walk in and I tell them what I want. I don't give them any information right away.
Right.
I go, listen, this is what I want, blah, blah, blah.
Even though once they pull up your information, they have your current car lease information. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't give them any information. I tell them what I'm looking for.
Right.
And if they say, oh, right off the bat, they can't do it, all right, cool, I leave.
I've done that. I was doing that for
I'm not
months.
wasting my time.
I was doing that for months. I was walking out of car dealerships for months. I was literally doing that for months. It wasn't like I walked into my first dealership and be like, I feel like I won, suckers.
I still think you lost.
Nah, I definitely won. 100%. I definitely fucking won.
I want to go back to, you mentioned the aliens.
Go right ahead, dog.
So he said they were non-human, right? You were all balls deep, right? Like you're into that, right? Mm-hmm. And again, you're a sheep
Whoa,
for believing this shit.
Why? Why is that?
Because during that was also the Hunter Biden trial.
Of course.
So it was just a distraction that you got distracted on.
But what makes you think I wasn't following the Hunter Biden thing at the same time?
Yeah.
What makes you think I wasn't following the Hunter Biden thing?
But you're all for the aliens.
Because that's my personal
So
interest.
you don't think that could be bullshit just to distract you from the other thing?
So you tell me this guy lied under oath?
Yeah, dude, let me explain something.
Okay.
Under oath don't mean shit to anyone anymore, dude. That is like a fucking... If I went outside and I killed fucking 20 fucking people who fucking deserved it, and you put me in front of a fucking courtroom, I put my hand on the Bible, everything. Under oath, did you kill it? No. Nope.
I feel like I did it.
You think I give a fuck about an oath? You think I give a fuck? If I'm willing to go out and do shit like that, damn right I'm going to lie under oath. Damn right. Because what the fuck does that mean to me? If I'm willing to go out and do some crazy fucked up shit, you think my hand on the Bible is going to forgive my sins and I'm going to tell the truth because my hand's on the Bible? Or I'm going to tell the truth because I have an oath?
I mean, after all...
I'm telling you right now, if I'm ever convicted for anything crazy, I'm lying. And I will say that on camera because guess what? Everybody's lying. Everybody's lying.
This is actually, I kind of believe this because you know why? After all, you fucking do flat leave people with $10 in their pocket going to get a cup of coffee.
Yep, and I'll do it again.
Terrible person. You're such a piece of shit.
Saying, when you say, "Oh, he lied on oath,"
So
what is lying on the oath? What is this oath? What is oath?
It's that constitutional oath. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
So help you God. You know how many people don't give a fuck about God?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Now that aliens are involved, you think people care about God?
So don't get me wrong. That was definitely strategically planned. Obviously, because even like when the Titan the sub was blowing up, everything was going on with the Bidens.
Yeah.
So it was definitely strategically planned. But me personally, I found it more entertaining, and I found it was more sparking my interest to see what's going on
But
with these alien
nothing
trials.
was released.
No physical evidence was released, but
He didn't confirm anything.
no, he did. He confirmed.
That it was non-human.
No, he confirmed that they were extraterrestrial beings, that they were not of the human biology.
Okay,
And the
okay.
pilots were not of the human biology.
okay.
And the technology
Okay.
and the fucking aircrafts.
Okay, can I take my hot take on it?
Sure.
Us as Americans, we sent monkeys into space, right? We sent monkeys into
Yeah,
space.
and like spiders and all types of insects.
Maybe Russia or fucking whoever sent a rocket up, a little bullshit rocket. Let's just see what happens if we put a fucking baboon in this spaceship and we happen to intercept it and it's on our land. That is not a human.
But it's of our biology. Like, we know what that is. It's not a fucking extraterrestrial. It's not like, oh wait, this dog just came down
He
from
said human biology.
This fucking dog just came down from a satellite. We don't know what the fuck this could be an alien dog. We don't know what this is. We don't even know if this is a dog. How do you know this isn't a French bulldog? We don't know what this is. Alien. No,
He said
don't be
it was
stupid.
non-human.
Don't be stupid.
He didn't
How-
say it was out of this world.
Tell me an animal that's gonna be able to fucking pilot a fucking ship,
Dude.
To pilot an aircraft of some sort.
I'm
Show me
just saying
an
it could have
animal.
been staged, dude. It could have been staged.
And it could have been. It absolutely could have been.
Why can't I go take a bunch of scrap metal, cut it into weird shapes, go throw it in the fucking somewhere big, and then throw a fucking dead monkey in it?
Because we know what scrap metal is. That's why. Because we know what the material is, and we know what monkeys are. That's why.
So we don't know what material this thing was made out of. We don't know nothing like that.
Of course not. We don't know what the fucking the actual material that this.
I did not hear any of that in that information
Well,
that he
because
said.
you literally didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the whole fucking thing.
So
I
there
can't
you go.
sit
So
there.
then you can't say you didn't
But I
fucking
watched
watch.
all the clips, and not once I hear
Oh,
him say, "Oh, this
speaking
metal
of
is
sheep-
unidentified." This is it.
So speaking of
Yeah,
sheep,
come
what
on.
did you say? Because I watched the clips, and the clips told me this is what it is.
And I think it's bullshit.
All right, so why don't you watch the full fucking thing before you start fucking doing sheep-like things, and maybe you get a better fucking opinion.
Sheep-like things. Because I watch something, and I don't believe it.
So you watch a couple clips that they wanted you to believe. You fell
That they
slave.
wanted me to believe it, I chose not to.
You fell slave to the algorithm.
No, I didn't.
did.
I just don't believe media. I don't believe any of it. All this bullshit, I think
So
everybody...
then, what do you give a fuck if I'm watching these alien things? Who gives a fuck about the Hunter Biden thing? About the Hunter Biden thing then? Because that's media.
That's like real media.
Oh, that's real media. Okay.
That's not made up shit. The
Okay.
guy's really going to trial for something.
Okay, and this guy was so who's to say they can't fucking lie in trial? It's the same fucking argument.
He could, but Hunter Biden's a crackhead.
Yeah,
So I want to see what happens with his crack addiction.
He also has a daughter with a stripper that his father, our president,
I know.
refuses to acknowledge.
I know.
Piece of shit.
I know that.
Family man, huh?
Like, that's way more believable
Oh, and I'm following that
than
too.
a fucking alien.
I honestly believe that aliens.
So if aliens are here, what are we doing here now? Why are we and you doing this? Why are we going to work every day? What are we doing?
Because we are subpar to these fucking extraterrestrials.
How do you know? Maybe we'll fucking
Because
beat the
you know
shit
how
out
I
of them.
know?
Maybe they're dumb.
You know how
maybe they're dumb.
Maybe no, they're definitely not. If
just
they're
figured-
able to do fucking intergalactic fucking traveling,
Maybe
right?
they are cowards. How about that? Maybe they're like the French.
Maybe they could
Maybe
be
they're
French.
like, maybe they're like the fucking French. Like they're coming here and they're like, ooh, we don't want any problems.
We don't want the smoke.
And then
don't
we
want the
come out and you get some hillbilly from fucking Montana. Well, look at this motherfucker here. And it fucking blows his fucking brains out. And
You
then
know
these
what?
motherfuckers went, we're never going back to that place. That place is bad.
That's
Bad
a-
place.
That's a great point. 'Cause
Why do aliens got to be violent? Why
I'm
can't they
thinking-
just be fucking cowards? Why can't they be pussies who just want to come in peace? And where they're like, get the fuck off my lawn.
You know, that's a great fucking point because I'm thinking like when I'm out with like my shooting club, right, with through like Ben with the OFT,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we were at like one of these like training events, right,
And a spaceship.
and like
landed.
God forbid like a fucking like a spaceship lands,
You
right?
guys are going to light it the fuck up.
It would be, and they're like, "Oh, we don't want no smoke. We come in peace."
Lighting it up.
It would be like, "Oh my God, he's coming right at me!"
Yeah.
and it would be like fucking 4th of July, Boston Tea Party.
See what I'm
Here we
saying?
go. You're totally right. But now they can be pussy ass, bitch ass cowards. But you know what cowards like to do? They like to fucking attack from far away. So who's to say
They're not
that
gonna
they're
shoot
pussy
giant-
friends? That
aren't
they're
gonna shoot
pussy
a
friends?
laser at us and
Yeah, like
maybe they don't have that
Have you
tech-
not seen Independence Day?
Maybe they don't have that technology.
Have you not seen?
Maybe they don't have that technology.
If they have the technology to make it here, they definitely have the technology to fuck some shit up.
Maybe they never made a weapon. How about that? Maybe because it's so peaceful where they are.
This is also true.
And they're like, we're just going to go
This
find
is why
new
we need to
people.
keep. This is why we need to
What if
keep
they
looking
speak
in.
perfect English?
That'd
And they
be
come
freaky.
down mad proper.
That would be freaky as fuck.
What if they look like humans?
What if they
What if they
came?
look like us and they're just from a different planet and they're like, hey, yo, we're from ba. We figured it out. We're here to teach you how to figure it out.
That was like a South Park episode, and they gave us a test and we failed, like the retarded humans that we are.
I'm just saying, dude, there's plenty of possibilities and
You know
I'm not
what?
weeding everything out.
The only way we're gonna really know the truth about aliens is that we
Until we
need
get
to-
invaded.
No, we need to watch The Simpsons and see if the Simpsons did any episodes of
I'm sure they
aliens.
did.
Oh, they've
I'm
done
sure
tons.
they did.
They have alien characters, but we got to see how that plays out. You know, because there are some Simpson episodes where it's like they took over like the world and like we're slaves and you know.
So let me ask them.
Like, you think pyramids? You think people actually built pyramids?
See, now you're going down like a fucking weird rabbit hole
Why?
because you could build them. You could
You
build
don't
them.
understand. I don't think you understand.
I know how far the rocks were. This,
the physics,
you're
the
a
sheer
king.
physics.
You're a king, and everybody's a slave. Everybody.
Yeah, but like,
You're making these motherfuckers pull.
fine, let them pull and push, but like the efficiency of these fucking hundreds of tons of pieces of stone, how they interlock and how they all line up around the world.
I know, dude. It's a phenomenon.
It's
I don't know.
These guys didn't have toilets.
Maybe they weren't.
They didn't have toilets.
Maybe
you telling
they
me?
weren't that dumb back in the day. Everybody thinks cavemen and all these people were dumb. Maybe they weren't dumb. They just didn't have the shit we have.
So then that means
Maybe
they're
their
dumb.
priority wasn't. I'm gonna find out plumbing. I'm gonna find out how to make a toilet bowl and have running water. Maybe that wasn't. Maybe the priority was let's build some crazy shit. Maybe that just was the priority at the time. Maybe it was hey, let's figure out how to fucking kill animals. That was a priority. Maybe taking a shit in a toilet bowl with toilet paper and wiping your ass and being clean and shower wasn't a priority.
But building fucking pyramids that advance our technology today
They
was
might-
a priority.
Dude, they were probably some people back then were probably smarter than people we have now.
I
Let's be
agree with
serious.
that.
Why do they? No, back then they don't have to be dumb. Just because they don't have the technology we have now doesn't mean they were fucking dumb.
But it's physically impossible. The things that they fucking done, like it's
Maybe,
physically
maybe.
with knowing what the tools that they have. Like,
I see what my contractors do, dude. They'll fucking build those. Joe, Jose and Miguel will fucking Nico. They'll build a fucking pyramid for me in fucking 3 days.
do you pay them $10?
Fucking pizza and beer. They'll have that fucking pyramid up, shined fucking. I'll use it as a fucking slide, and I'll have it aligned with the fucking sun. These dudes come out there like this. All right, sun's that way, and he'll fucking. Guys are fucking amazing. Don't fuck around.
Yeah, but
Don't tell me we can't replicate those fucking things. We'll do those things in 4 days.
the question is, what's the quality of the pyramid?
I'll get a couple fucking felony iron workers, some fucking dirty concrete guys, and we'll fucking make
And
those
we'll
things.
half-ass this pyramid.
And we'll get a crane that falls in the middle of Manhattan again.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we'll
God.
fucking.
Bro, do you know it was right around the corner from that fucking
I
crane?
know. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, that was a pretty fucking
You
freaky
know,
time.
that's not the first time that guy got in trouble.
Yo, that's right. He fucking killed people already.
He got an 8-month suspension.
How is
Right.
he even still a crane operator, dude?
Dude, it's crazy.
That's it. He's done now, right? He's done.
Who the fuck
100%
knows,
done.
dude?
He should be going to jail.
It's so crazy that people get a job, again, like an 8-month suspension for something, a death. But when I was working, if I took off my fucking mask, it was, you're never going to work in this city
Oh my
again.
God,
You don't have
dude.
safety glasses.
Dude,
it's
it
like,
was so
you're ready
fucking
to
crazy.
you're ready to throw me out and like harm my family because I didn't wear a mask or I didn't wear safety glasses.
Bro.
But this guy,
If I don't wear a traffic vest in the middle of bumblefuck,
You'll lose your job.
no service, maybe population of 13 people. If I don't wear a traffic vest, I have the possibility of maybe losing my fucking job.
Hey,
but now,
that's what money is.
do we know that if this crane,
That company, the owner,
yeah,
he got money.
he got money, he got big money.
Yo, it's $30,000 a day to rent that crane.
A day?
A day.
He probably owns it. He has to own it if it's
Yeah.
that. You know,
And you think he owns one crane?
no.
Yeah, you think that guy gives a fuck?
You know, somebody was telling me getting into the scaffolding business, like rentals,
What, like scaffolding?
like
around
if
the-
you rent out scaffolding, like it's a big nut up front because you got to actually buy scaffolding and promote blah 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 blah. But like you said that like once you get like all you need is one contractor and then it stems off and it stems off. He said scaffolding, like buying scaffolding, it's cheap, but you got to buy a shit ton of it and you need a place to store it. But he goes,
So most people just rent out the scaffolding companies.
right.
Not my forte. I wouldn't do scaffolding.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been on scaffolds like my whole entire life.
I hate it.
It is. I don't give a fuck. I've seen the way they've been put. They get put up and they're held in by these little fucking linchpins, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I had to put together a couple, like walking on the fucking thing.
Oh, you one of those guys? I never
did it
had
a couple
to do
times.
that.
I had to do it a couple times. That wasn't our job. It was
Bro,
just like, hey, we
I've
can't
been-
do our job unless this gets done. So we
I've
kind of
been
did it.
I've been like 20 stories up, 30 stories up, and with a nice like 10, 15 mile an hour windy day, and that scaffolding is like, hello, motherfucker. Your ass. I can cut diamonds,
I
bro.
was an iron worker, and I hated scaffolding, and I also hated outdoor freight elevators.
Yeah, another sketchy.
I hate
Fucking
them. They're just
sketchy.
They're just sketchy.
Super sketchy, especially when the guy's sitting on a contractor bucket with a little piece of foam under it. He's like, wait two.
All right, so I know we got off track there. How do you think the pyramids were made? Let me hear your theory.
Aliens, 100%.
You think aliens came down and made them? Or do you think
100%.
they forced the people to make them?
No, they probably not forced. They helped the people make them because their pyramids line up with astrological stars, right? And the fucking in the sky, right?
Astrology was very big back then.
Huge,
with those
100%.
people. So
I think they were the best astrologers. They taught us how calendars.
exactly.
Right.
So who's to say they didn't? The regular people didn't do that strategically.
So I think these pyramids are almost like think of like payphones, right? Or like think of like waypoints, right?
You think that's a way to?
Like when they lined them up with the stars and all the pyramids and with some type of fucking energy force going through, I think there was a way to either communicate. Because like even like the hieroglyphics, you could see like some of the hieroglyphics that are like questionable, where you know these big birds coming down out of the sky and putting out rays and stuff like that, or like pyramids sending up fucking beams and shit like that. You know what I mean? I think an intelligent life form came down, and wanted, and again, our way of living was so simple back then. They wanted to keep in touch, or they wanted to fucking communicate with us, and they told us how, and they showed us how. And in the way it was doing it was building these pyramids, right? Using their technology or whatever the case may be, and fucking the pyramids was like the first. The pyramids was like a first way of like a phone system, almost a phone system.
So you think that the pyramids were to communicate with the higher beings?
Higher beings or themselves as people. Because, bro, like now, like even in like the Amazon jungle that like we haven't like ever discovered because of the vegetation, now we have sonar radars that are going down, and there's fucking pyramids. I mean, different time eras, like the Mayans, the fucking Egyptians, bro. Different time eras.
There's
that
pyramids in Mexico, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
And
about.
you don't think Miguel and Jose made those? Come on, dude.
That's
Come
fucking.
on, come on.
That's questionable,
Come
homie.
on, dude. They're good.
So I mean, they're fucking great, but like, there's only so much they can do. There's only so much pizza and beer in the world, dog.
All right. Pyramids, definitely. What are those, like seventh wonders of the world? Is that what it is? Like,
Yeah, one of the wonders
I
of
would
the world.
consider that like a very a very touchy.
It's a real thing, damn it.
I know it's a real thing. That is one of the ones that are like, all right, I'll give leeway.
So you can believe that, but not the Island Boys and Epstein,
Yes.
and not lizard people.
Yes.
How do you know lizard people didn't come down and teach them the pyramids?
Because lizard people don't exist.
I hate you.
They might be bird people.
I hate you.
They might, dude, maybe they're pig
You're
people.
right. Could be pig people.
Why they got to be lizards?
They could have big heads like lizards.
You said they always show like big birds coming down right from the sky. Maybe it's bird people.
It could be.
You know what I'm
Could be.
saying?
But like, you
Why
ever
they
look?
always have the pharaohs with like the bird heads.
You ever look at the Sphinx that looks like the dog head or whatever the fuck it is? Like, those, kind of looks like a lizard if you drew like a fucking.
They used to have gold on the top of the pyramids. Like,
They're either diamonds or like gold, like so. And again, as we know, gold transmits fucking frequency and energy.
I didn't know this, but okay.
You didn't know that gold?
No, never give a fuck about it.
Wow, there's actually like in your phone, there's like gold fucking pieces.
Those gold. I'm assuming all the gold is gone. Someone stole the gold, right?
We have
out of
tons
those
of
pyramids.
Oh yeah, well the pyramids that we found, and they still even to this day these pyramids, there's still hidden chambers that we haven't fucking found, and it's fucking crazy how these underground chambers they all intertwine and. It's impossible.
So in all these years we haven't explored all these pyramids and all the dungeons and whatever the fuck it has, this maze that it has.
There's still pyramids being found today.
First off, I didn't even know it was like big rooms in there. I thought like you just walk in and it's a little cave. That's it.
Dude, no, you don't even know.
Never been in, never Googled.
I want to send you need to watch the History Channel, my friend.
What about Stonehenge? They're saying that's like
again. How the fuck did these motherfuckers do that?
Bunch of strong motherfuckers, dude.
But like, what do they just stand on each other's backs and fucking lift, heave, ho?
Maybe they made a lot.
They were a Mexican dog.
Maybe they took a fucking tray, a fucking log, and fucking pulled it up.
What?
Like leaned it up and walked up.
So now they're walking on logs to walk these hundreds.
Why not?
Hundreds, like they're not like 1,000 pounds. These stones, they're fucking like tons. They weigh tons, tons, right? So like, how are you hoisting?
One of our friends believes there were giants before us.
I believe that 100%.
Dude.
Bro, that's a real thing. Like every culture, like David and Goliath, every culture has fucking stories about giants.
Your fucking answer. Okay, hear me out.
We have bones.
No, shut up.
We have bones of fucking.
So cool. I just figured out the world's biggest mystery. Because you say there's giants, real giants. Back then, these stones and shit, giants. They just put them together. Because they're that strong, that big. Giants put the pyramids together. Giants put Stonehenge together. Problem solved. Then the giants died off. Problem solved. No aliens.
But
the
fucking pyramids, they're not showing giants putting the fucking pyramids together. But we have bones.
How do we know?
We have bones.
How do we know we
of
didn't show?
fucking.
Because the hieroglyphics? Because you believe a guy made up what hieroglyphics means?
Bro, we have bones of fucking large fucking human beings. Large, like.
So they're the ones that did all this.
What?
They're the ones that made the fucking pyramids. The big guys.
Why? Why would giants make pyramids? There's no correlation between giants and pyramids.
Because you're saying they were giants.
So what does that fucking mean?
They built the pyramids. They built Stonehenge. They were big, strong guys. They dragged the rock. They did everything.
You're stupid. I hate you.
When you say giants, how big are we talking?
12 feet?
Oh, it's not really a giant. That's just 12-foot dude.
Show me the last 12-foot dude you see.
I'm just saying, like, so, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying like 30, 40 fucking feet.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Godzilla, King Kong.
12 feet, 10 feet, maybe 15, 14 feet.
So if you get like a 15-foot dude, like
I think like the tallest dude that we know like on record was like 7'10" or some shit like that. Maybe
it's bigger than that.
8 and change maybe.
So if you got a 15-foot dude who's predominantly jacked, strong dude, he's gonna lift more than average human being.
Yeah, but not fucking couple hundred tons.
And if you have a whole
if you have a whole
civilization of these dudes,
and that's believable, like to move like big heavy boulders and shit like that, but. There's no historical evidence to show that giants built anything like Stonehenge or built anything like pyramids or built anything that's like the unexplainable. You know, like you ever heard the term like hill giants? They like lived in hills and caves and shit.
Why not?
Because I'm saying why not? Because we have no proof of that,
and we have no proof that aliens fucking built it. That's my fucking argument.
But it's a logical
proof.
But it's a logical fucking.
So
it's a logical thought, though.
You're more logical to say aliens built these pyramids than I'm just agreeing with you that there were giants. I don't believe there were. So you're saying it's more logical to think, aliens built this. Versus if giants were real, giants built it.
Show me one hieroglyphic of a fucking giant.
Show me one fucking alien.
But they have hieroglyphics that show extraterrestrial fucking flying objects helping build pyramids. That's what I'm trying to say.
But Ryan.
So show me a hieroglyphic of a man, a giant.
Who deciphers these drawings?
I guess the scribes?
Yeah, how did he figure it out?
What do you mean, how did he figure it out?
How did he figure out these, I can't even say the word, these drawings are?
I guess through their language. That's their fucking language that they created. They created their own language. So they have a whole fucking alphabet. They have they have an alphabetical fucking system. So through your alphabet, you make words.
Hieroglyphics anymore.
Hieroglyphics. No
one used that.
What are you
when
talking
we
about? There's
discovered-
classes so you can learn how to do
No,
hieroglyphics.
But who started those classes? Where did they learn what those were?
Through our fucking historical findings.
I don't believe
Through our historical
And I think
findings.
the guy who found them's full of shit and said, I figured it out. I know what this says.
We found legends of their alphabet.
This says water in...
Bro,
water.
Are you
in the
retarded?
stream.
That's like somebody saying, like, in the future, so, like, if our civilization, right, is fucking destroyed, right, but we still have libraries or whatever the case may be.
Someone finds a Harry Potter book.
And somebody finds a fucking alphabet, fucking A to Z. That's our alphabet.
We found their
found their fucking new alphabetical fucking symbol. What do you think? We're just like, you know what? Turtle means dog.
How do we know that's their alphabet if it's just symbols?
Because it explains it. So
how do you read that and know what it explains?
Holy
if you
fuck.
never knew what it was, or when you see it, you're seeing it as drawings.
Bro, back then, they had schools. They had fucking schools like in these fucking pyramids and all their living dwelling places. They had schools where they show how to fucking put words and shit together. No, because you're stupid. You actually think it's true.
I don't study this. I don't give a shit about this shit. How about that? I don't give a fuck about.
Is it hot down here? I'm fucking sweating.
It is hot, but I'm not done talking. I don't care how long this fucking podcast is.
I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about the pyramids. I don't give a fuck how they got there. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I care about what the fuck's going on right now. You know what I mean?
Lizard people?
No, fuck the lizard people. They don't fucking exist either. But if we're on the fucking topic, I want to know, why aren't the aliens here now? Like, why haven't they announced, hey, we did this, we did that, we did this? What are we, an ant farm? They're just watching us.
Who's to say that they're not here right now, right? Who's to say they're not here?
But why didn't they come down and say, same with Jesus Christ? Why hasn't
You know
he come
why?
down and goes,
You know why?
guys, hey, oh, hey.
Do you know what would happen to this world if aliens were like, yo, bruh, what up?
Well, ain't that what they're saying now? They're here? And I'm still going to work.
But our government's hiding it as a secret because us as a civilization are not fucking mentally ready to fucking experience or fucking accept straight fear. Straight a supreme, because humans,
what fear, dude? What are we gonna do?
Humans, as our human nature, we are fucking ingrained that we are the alpha man. We are the alpha fucking animals, right?
We are.
We are the primitive fucking primal animals of this fucking world. Humans, right? So if another alpha fucking living being that fucking
who says
dominates
they're alpha?
If they can get here, they're alpha.
Just because they're smart don't mean they're fucking smart when it comes to fucking militant and shit like that. Just doesn't mean they got giant fucking laser beams.
Between technology, just on their technology alone.
Maybe they focused on travel. Maybe they don't have fucking weapons. They don't have shit like that.
You think they just focused on travel and they're fucking dictators coming through?
Maybe. Who the fuck says they're not? Maybe their whole breed of species is we're going to travel the world.
Or maybe the evidence that our government has collected was able to establish that these guys, we do not want to fucking fuck around and find out. With these guys, we established through their technology, through their fucking chips, through maybe even talking to them and, you know, whatever the case may be, they are fucking superior to us. And as humans, we would never be able to mentally accept and understand a superior being coming at us.
I figured it out.
Pure panic. Pure fear.
No, I got
pure
it.
Fear. Pure panic.
I have the answer to everything. It just hit me.
Oh, God.
So all our leaders, they talk to these aliens.
Right? I'm not saying all of our leaders.
No, dude, I'm just saying. Okay. All our political leaders all around the world talk to these aliens, right?
You motherfucker.
And all these aliens are homosexuals. And that's why they're pushing the gay agenda and the transgender and all that, because they want when the aliens come, they want everybody to be accepted, and the aliens want us to be like them.
So if that's the case, you're gonna fucking do great because you always want to be a fucking Spartan, right? And that means gay butt sex. So you're in, dog. You're in. You hand me a spear. You idolized fucking being tossed around like a piece of meat to a bunch of men, women, whatever. You guys. So, bro, you seen the picture I sent you. So once these aliens come for the fucking gayness, you're right in, dog.
No,
you're right in.
Nope.
You know what? You're gonna be my bargain chip. You're gonna be my fucking bargain chip with the aliens.
Him, leave me alone.
This guy wants to be a gay Spartan.
So hear me out. So you see how they did the fucking trip to the Titanic down below?
Yeah.
If they offered one into space, would you go?
I've seen this. No fucking way.
No?
I'm petrified of space. I'm absolutely petrified of space. I'm good. I'm mentally and physically good. But like,
if they tell you, listen, we built a bunch of spaceships, The Earth's gonna be dead in a year.
Well, I have no choice then.
Are you going up?
I have no choice.
Nah, I'm not going.
Gonna ride it out.
I'm gonna ride it out.
Would you let your family go if they wanted to go?
If they wanted to go, they could go.
Interesting.
I guess also I'm staying no matter what. But if they just say the world's gonna implode, boom, 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 done. If my family wants to go, they go. If they want to stay, stay.
Interesting.
Right?
You wouldn't go with them?
Nah,
Why not?
I'm not going.
Why?
I'm riding the ship out, dude. Not going in space. I'm not going into the unknown.
You just wanted to be like Mad Max down here, bro. That's all you want. You want to be the true angel of anarchy.
And I'm sure that last year will be a fucking great year.
The anarchy clan.
Like while everybody's in space, just down here will be straight madness.
You know what?
Because there's going to be a bunch of people like me like, I ain't fucking going. I'm riding this fucking bitch out.
I'm still a firm believer that we should actually, the movie The Purge?
Yeah, we should do that.
I think we should do that. I think it's a great idea.
All right.
Crime would be down tenfold. And you know what? Our political leaders will get a fucking piece of humble pie real quick.
You know what we should do? I don't think you should be able to go knock on your neighbor's door and blow their fucking brains out. I don't think that.
There should be like rules?
Yeah, like different rules than the actual show. Maybe like they open up the prisons and you get to buy not buy, but like you get to pick like a cell.
Like you get to draft fucking prisoners?
And do that and kill them. You know what I mean?
So you make like a hit squad?
Yeah. Like, all right, we're going to, no, not draft prisoners. Like you get to kill the prisoners.
Oh, you know what? That would be a nice fucking financial burden lifted off our shoulders.
Like that movie.
But hold on.
Condemned with
now you got to make rules.
The best idea ever.
You got to make rules about prisoners. Like if somebody's in jail for like
selling
fucking
drugs, nah.
Yeah, or like
they got to be murders, rapists, the heinous crimes.
Murders, rapes, obviously pedophilia.
Yeah, the heinous crimes.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the guy who did fraud. Nah, I don't want to kill that guy.
Right.
That guy's just trying to make a buck.
Right.
But the movie with Stone Cold, The Condemned, could be the biggest financial thing that the government missing out on. You know how many people would pay for that pay-per-view?
But now, what do you do with these prisoners? Like, do you
drop them on an island, dude, with little trackers, bombs? If the bomb goes off, they're dead. You kind of make it like a video game. You hide fucking guns in little fucking places. Not guns. Guns too fast. You gotta let them like fucking roll. Maybe put a spear. Maybe a razor blade.
You got issues, dog.
Dude, you're gonna tell me that won't sell?
Now we're making money off this?
Oh, dude, how much the government would make if once a month they do a pay-per-view. It's a little island. There's cameras set up everywhere. And you get all these heinous dudes and we throw them on a fucking island. And it's like, survive.
What if they survive? What if they survive?
They got to kill each other. That's the whole...
Oh, prisoners versus prisoners, not like civilians.
Yeah. The
so what about...
You throw 100 of them on an island, like a fucking video game.
What about the surviving prisoner?
He comes back for next season. You don't get a fucking free ride. You just get to live a little longer.
And if he says no, you just off him out?
Yeah.
What if somehow he finds a way to escape the island?
Nah, that's why the ankle bracelet and all that.
Put him on Epstein Island. Island, and their consolation prize will be the Island Boys.
Like, yo, why we're there? You know why they're there? They throw a lot of poisonous snakes in the fucking mix. Maybe a fucking lion.
Yeah.
Like wild boars. Like, do some crazy.
Or like some of those like fucking killer bees or like.
You wouldn't watch? You wouldn't watch?
I would watch 100%.
And they all got to compete?
I would watch 100%.
Or maybe if they win, they get to just sit their life in prison. They don't have to go to the next season unless he wants to.
Yeah, but if somebody already has a life in prison sentence, whatever,
You go out there. Why not?
Then you have your pussies that are like, this is against human rights.
Who gives a fuck?
Meh.
Fuck them. They don't got to watch.
They could join them.
We could fucking send them on the fucking...
They could join them and defend them.
But you're going to tell me you wouldn't watch that show?
I would 100% watch that.
I buy every pay-per-view. They sell 1,000 a month. I'm watching every month.
Yeah, but now you got to watch out for kids. You don't want kids to see. Oh, actually teach them a lesson. Don't go to jail or else this could happen to you.
You don't have to show your fucking kids.
Yeah, true. Adult entertainment.
Like, when you're laying in bed with your wife, your kid ain't fucking watching what you're watching. You know what I mean?
Adult entertainment. Right.
Come on. Make a lot of fucking money. Do you think the winner would get praised?
We need the right lobby. That's what I'm scared. Because right. They're like I feel like they'll get like a fan base.
You know the betting that would go on?
DraftKings will be jerking off all over that.
Oh, hell yeah. You could have a women island and a man
Then you have
island.
like announcers like, I don't know what, Tom.
Me and you.
Charles the Killer, he has a really good knack for like creeping up behind people and snapping their necks.
Yeah.
I would do so much research on their crimes. Ooh, that would be good. We need to find the right lobbyists to pitch that to fucking
the government?
Congress.
That'll never happen.
What if we bought our own island and we made it like a private?
Where are we getting the prisoners? We can't buy prisoners. That's slaves. Can't buy slaves.
I mean, apparently you could be fucking a free human trafficker nowadays and get away with this. So what's the difference?
I'm just saying, dude.
Whoa, hold on. Now, let's take your narky sense with your fucking dark...
My narky sense?
Yeah, your narky sense with your dark, demented fucking mindset. What if we built the dollhouse, right? And then you set people up for traps, again, like you wanted to, right? The way with
And
the
then we
children.
transfer them to our island.
And then instead of calling the fucking feds,
We
we
chain them up.
chloroform,
And send them to our island.
send them to our island.
But we'd have to like get a lot.
All you
I-
need is like, there's a lot of pedophiles out there, dog. So
Depending
even if we
on the island
even if we capture them and we just keep them alive and feed them, you know,
take care of them.
and then like maybe like once every 6 months
Have an event.
have an event,
Sell it on dark web.
dark web,
Dude, we'd be billionaires.
and we only accept Bitcoin,
We'd be billionaires.
billionaires. Because you know what happened too? Then people would be like, I know where there's a fucking predator, and then again. There's a registry. We can literally find these,
them.
knock on
Yeah.
their fucking doors, and like look at all these people that always get lured to like go to movie theaters and like meet up with like all these kids.
You know how we trick them? We show that we knock on their door and go, hey, we know you're a register, but we have an opportunity that's going to clear your slate, and you become, and we can just lie to them. We lie to them. We don't got to tell them.
So
listen,
that's entrapment.
listen. Who gives a fuck? They're all
But
dead.
if we posed ourselves as like a child and they were gonna meet up with this person,
No, that's even better.
Yeah.
But if I knocked on one of their doors, right? Say I just get a fucking group of pussy ass dudes on my fucking phone. Like they're not even real pedophile, like just
Right.
like scrawny little liberal dudes. Like, you know, like, ooh, my hair purple. And I go up to one of these pedophiles, I go, hey, listen, I know you're on the registry. I have an opportunity for you to make a lot of fucking money. And this would be your competition. And I tell him what he got to do. And he might go, I'm in.
and then you could tell like, you know what, you want to clear your name, you want to right your wrongs.
You lie. I
wanna
will,
right your
I will
wrongs.
clear your name off the registry. This is a strict confidential thing. You can right your wrongs.
But I don't
But I'm
even
just
think we should
straight
lie
lying.
about that. I don't even think because that's how we get in trouble.
gives a
I mean,
fuck?
we're already,
We're dead.
we're already
Yeah,
doing the murder.
dude,
We're already going down the road.
No, we never murdered anybody.
No, right.
That's one thing. We can't get in trouble for murder.
But we
We never physically murdered anybody.
But we're
Kidnapping.
soliciting
Mannapping.
it.
Nah, mannapping.
We're soliciting
Nah,
it
just
and
mannapping.
encouraging
Kidnapping. That's all we'd be in trouble for.
it. I don't know. I think it's because
Did
like,
we stop calling it kidnapping when you take an adult?
we call them pedo napping.
Could we just call it like stealing a person?
That's called human trafficking. That's
No,
what
just-
you talk
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, human trafficking.
Well, we human traffic pedophiles. Dude, it'd be a fucking crazy show. A lot of money.
Unless we get a waiver and we say like, listen, dog, like this is your options. Like, you know, we can't guarantee you off your registry, but we can guarantee you like, let's just say we do like 10% of the sale.
I'm not paying them. I'm not really paying them, Ryan. It's all entrapment to get them. I have no chance I'm rewarding them.
There has to be a legal way.
No.
I gotta contact Dana White. There has to be a legal way around
Dana White
this.
has pedophiles.
No, I'm saying Dana White will know a fucking slimy way to get around this to avoid being in trouble.
Like if you buy an island, can't you make your own rules?
Out of the U.S., your own jurisdiction.
Right?
I think that's how fucking cocksucker got away with it for so long.
Epstein?
Yeah, in his own island. There's no jurisdiction out there, I don't think. Even though it's like morally wrong. And every politician and celebrity fucking
I'm
knew
just
about
saying,
it.
I would buy it. I'd look into it. I'd buy it. Be a good time.
It's a great idea. And then like we'll get the gun club as like out of parameter fucking security.
Yeah,
just in
yeah,
case
yeah.
just in case if they feel in Boise they want to make like a canoe or something.
Yeah, and we'll get Jose and Carlos to build the fucking gate around the fucking place. Electrified gate.
Now, did they get a piece of Bitcoin or pizza beer?
No, pizza and beer. Pizza and beer. Pizza and beer. You know, just listen, this could work. Some high-end cameras everywhere.
Bro, I feel like the investors would be fucking knocking our doors down.
Nah, I feel like most of the investors be like, damn, man, I could end up on this fucking island one day. Like the CEO of Chase Bank and all them, like,
Morgan.
fuck, I can end up on this fucking
But, bro,
island one day.
Imagine if you got like some big ticket names, like some like celebrities or like or like fucking like actual fucking like movie actors or like, you know, musicians, like people.
Pee Wee Herman's.
Pee Wee Herman. Well, fuck him. He's too late. We missed that
Our
boat.
big celebs.
We missed that fucking boat.
Brought to you by DraftKings.
Kevin
Our top
Spacey's
pick-
still alive.
Our top pick today is Kevin Spacey. We really think he's going to get past the atmosphere of the beer, of the
like,
snakes
well-
and the bees, and we really think he can take down the competition.
Well, I don't know, Ange.
He's looking in shape. He's looking in shape.
I don't know, Ange. In House of Cards, he played a criminal mastermind, so maybe he'll be able to outsmart some of these other opponents.
My only takeaway is the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a pretty big guy. Gonna be hard for
Big
Kevin.
guy. You're right.
Kevin
But you got
only
to put
got
age
that
into a
look.
factor, though. You got to put age into a factor. And with these extreme climate changes, you just never know what may happen.
Well, with our guest appearance, Bill Clinton, who knows what's gonna happen? There'd be team ups, bro. People would team up.
Oh, my God.
You know?
It'd be so much fucking money. And in Bitcoin, too, it's untraceable.
Dude, we got these billionaire ideas that we can't act.
Fuck. A boy could only dream.
See, that could all happen when everybody goes up to fucking space and you keep the rest of the people for that last year. Last year would be a banger, bro. That last year would be lit.
That'll be lit. Or we have these pedos on an island and make them, and we test out the pyramid theory and see if they can fucking build a pyramid on an island.
See, we get all our answers if we just had an island.
Does anybody have an island? If anybody wants to donate an island to Undomesticated Podcast LLC, please email us at undomesticatedpodcast@gmail.com.
I don't want to say it, but we have a pedophile in our neighborhood.
Dude, I know.
He's a piece of shit.
And the problem is that he fucking owned a deli.
The problem is I interacted with him.
Yeah.
I spoke to this dude. I went
Not
out
as
of my
much.
way.
I did too. Not as much as you.
I went out of my way to like this guy how to make my sandwiches. He made the best sandwiches.
And he was a
in the
nice
fuck-
guy.
Seemed like a nice guy.
He was a nice guy prior
The fact
to.
was, and what bothers me the most is I've been in that deli with my daughter, and there's been interactions with me, him, my daughter. You know, like
Right.
my daughter gets whatever she wants when you go in the store. And he's like, "Oh, look at you! You get your dad buys you everything. Da 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 da. Aren't you a lucky girl?" It's like now I think about that conversation. We have that conversation now. I'm killing you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And like, so you were telling me, then I started reading into it, but you tell me he got originally caught at the supermarket in our neighborhood.
Stop right. He was
ShopRite.
he was putting cameras on his shoe.
Stop right.
Shop
Shop right.
whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck. He had cameras on his shoes and he was looking up women's and girls' skirts. Someone identified him. They found out who he was. He owns the only Italian fucking deli
In
up
our
here.
neighborhood, yeah.
And they confiscated his phone. They subpoenaed it. And they found fucking pictures of fucking him, kids. And then they went through his business and they found fucking cameras in the toilet bowls.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which is fucking, it's ballsy, dog. It's ballsy.
Like
now,
like in the toilet bowl.
bro, like I cannot wait.
He had kids, bro.
Every week every week I'm gonna check the fucking website because I cannot wait to see.
His fucking face.
No, I know what he looks like. I can't wait to see where he lives. Now I feel bad because he has a wife and kids.
I know where he lives.
Oh, you found out?
Yeah, dude.
I feel bad for his wife and kids.
Listen.
Now his wife and kids got to move. They
Oh,
got
the
to
wife
move.
is selling the house.
Right. I'm sure she's filing for a divorce.
Yeah.
This is like one of those things where
The only way he's getting out right now on bail is if his wife sells the business and the house or takes the equity, but she's not doing it.
She's not doing
She
it.
has to
You're a
move
piece of shit.
because her kids can't grow up in this neighborhood anymore.
I tell you what, if anybody's looking for a cheap house in up in Putnam County, let us know.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Do you hold so the new residents that move into that house? You can't hold that against them, right? New residents.
no, I would buy the house.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would buy the house if I had the money and like there was a cheap house on the market.
Probably
that's
gonna be fucking cheap, right?
I would
Or no,
assume.
they'll probably just get people out of town that
Yeah.
buy it. Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't think anything have happened in the house. I don't think it's like a condemned house, like where he.
No. But like,
'Cause like
you
I
know,
said,
so
he
like
had a wife
I
and
know
kids.
for a fact because of that. If let's just say they're selling the house for $550, I'm gonna go in there and be like $250.
Yeah, yeah,
So they're gonna have to get somebody from the Bronx that will be more than happy to buy it.
yeah, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, give me a chance. I'm curious to see what the house looks like on Zillow.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
But you asked me if I have the. Yeah, I get it. Dude. Listen to me. I'm ahead of the curve with all these motherfuckers.
He'd be a great contestant.
On my phone, I'd be a great contestant.
Well, no, he would. Well, I don't know, Andrew, because given
He's
his
really
deli,
good with a knife. He's really-
given his deli skills, he probably would know how to make a couple of good meals out on the island. So
I
his
don't know, man.
survivability rate.
He's 6'4", 6'2", lean, still in shape.
He could bribe the other contestants with some deli sandwiches on the fucking island.
He knows all about that meat.
He could group up.
You know, but yeah, I'm ahead of the curve. I got a whole file in my phone of all the motherfuckers in the area. I send them to you. I update.
no. Those I know. And I fucking, I every now and then I always do like a random. There hasn't been any new pop-ups, but every now and then I like to refresh my brain just in case.
Their faces.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I have everything. I have their faces,
So-
addresses, and what they did in my phone.
Yeah, right.
So if I'm ever at the gas station, or if ever at something, I'm having a bad day.
Right.
I'll go to jail for a day.
Right. So if I, God forbid, I have to pull the, oh my God, he's coming right at me.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Fucking unbelievable.
All right. I think we're done here, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Just to hold on, just a little recap. Again, moving forward, like the next week or two, I would say the next month to be realistically, if we're not as productive episode-wise, it's because, again, we have a lot of good things being in the works that we, again, with the studio, and we're trying to do a lot of legal things and a lot of fucking, behind the scenes stuff. Well, I didn't realize like how much work, like post, like I thought like it would be just like, it's so much easier just to like hit the record button and record. But like when you start getting professional and like start actually having like a following and like getting, I guess, notarized, like there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes in.
Yeah, it definitely there's more work involved now than when we first started.
100%. And I honestly,
Because now we're talking financials. We're talking fucking content.
Legal,
We're talking legal shit.
construction, just in the finances alone, like paying wise and, finding, waiting for the right things. But honestly, and banks are being fucking cocks. But I have a way more appreciation and respect for like podcasts and just shows that are able to do a weekly product, like a well-oiled machine. I'm sure they have a staff, but like, even like there's some programs out there that do a daily fucking show, dude, So like listen,
the
utmost ultimate respect.
If we didn't have kids, we didn't have jobs, we could sit down here for 4 days straight.
True.
It's all about like what we're family.
But it's still a lot of work. Yeah.
It is.
It's a grind.
But if we didn't have those, I could be here every day. We could do this every day, and who says not?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean, it's all about like as your priorities.
Right. So just a little kudos to you guys that are fucking going through it, and you're actually fucking being successful, and you're being fucking on schedule, and you have a routine. Shout out, kudos to you guys. That's all.
All right, that's it.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
I think so.
High five, buddy.
Yeah, low five.
Low five, high five.
High five. I like it.
All right, guys. With that being said, you don't got to stand tall, but you got to stand the fuck up.
Woo!